Good morning, readers. My name is Mrs. Cannert. I'm here live, virtual, to give you today's reading lesson. Lesson 1, the theme of Lesson 1 is reading intensely. And when we think about that word intense, that's kind of a big word, but I think of the word tense. And when I'm tense, I'm like, oh. But that's not how I want to be reading. So then I look at the word intensely. So there's a couple of different parts to the word. And that first part, in, means within or part of. And then I hit that word tense. And when I think of tense, I think of something extreme or forceful with strength. And then there's that ending, ly, which means like something. So when I put that all together, I think, wow, that word intensely must mean I must be wanting to read like I'm fierce and I have a lot of strength and I'm going to use my extreme powers to really learn what the story is all about. So today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be starting reading a story, well, you have been reading the story Tiger Rising, and that's the story that we're going to be using throughout the unit. The story is a wonderful story, and it's by an author named Kate DiCamillo. But today I want to focus in on a story that I posted for you, and it's called 11, and it's by Sandra Cisneros. And in this story, the young girl is speaking about her birthday. And we all have some prior knowledge, or what I call your metacognition, that part of your brain that you can think about when someone says the word birthday. So when I hear the word birthday, I think of all the different birthdays that I've had. And let me tell you, Mrs. Cannert is old, so she's had a lot of birthdays. But when I think back on those birthdays, I think about all the special moments and the special events and the special things that I did during those birthdays, and how I felt during certain birthdays. Maybe one birthday was a little more special than others because we did something really special. Or maybe one birthday really wasn't that special, but I remember it because of the reason that we really didn't do anything special on my birthday. So in the story, the main character is speaking, and at the very beginning she says, what they don't understand about birthdays is that they never tell you that when you're 11, you're also 10 and 9. And 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. So when I think back on that, I think what the young person is doing is they're thinking back about all of those times. And you just don't magically turn 11 on the day that you're 11. You have to have those experiences while you're 11. But the day you turn 11, you have experiences from all those prior years. When you think about it, I'm using my thoughts and my ideas. I'm growing the ideas that the author has given me, and I'm stretching them, and I'm making them stronger. And in order to do that, I have to do a lot of thinking, and I have to read with intensity. There's one other part I want to point out to you. It says, you don't feel 11, not right away. It takes a few days, weeks, months, or even sometimes a long time to say that you're 11 when people ask you. And you don't feel smart 11, not until you're almost 12. That's the way it is. So as you can see, the author has really gone into depth of thinking and getting you to kind of think about what you believe is true about being 11. And that's what's the awesome thing when you read with intensity. You read what the author is writing, not just the words, but you read what the author is thinking or feeling. And those are the ways that you can read intensely to grow ideas. Today, I want you to find yourself an independent book, a book that you feel comfortable reading. It could be any genre. You might like mystery books. You might like adventure books. You might like realistic fiction books. But I want you to find a chapter book. Now, a lot of you like graphic novels. The problem with the graphic novel is it's not a true chapter book. There's a lot of pictures that go along with the words. So I'd really like you to find a good chapter book. And then what you want to do, you want to have a notebook. You want some sticky notes because they will come in handy. And a pencils or a pen if you prefer that. And what you're going to do is you're going to be, as you're reading today, you're just going to be jotting down all those thoughts and ideas you have while you are reading. You're going to be using your metacognition or your brain to help you grow those ideas in your reading. I hope you have a great day with reading today, and I look forward to seeing you in the future with more reading lessons.